Him. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check is good. Excellent indeed. Then greetings and welcome back, Wolfpack. A pleasure and honor to be able to stream for you once again. And I certainly hope that everyone is having a wonderful start to their week. Happy Monday and or Tuesday, depending on which side of the world you're on. And welcome back to our chance of being able to play Divinity Dragon Commander. I'll honestly admit, I've been getting invited to a lot of parties and collaborations just on the first day of June. A lot of stuff is going to be going on with collaborations this month, so look forward to that. But while we actually have the opportunity to continue our usual game schedule, we're going to be diving into this game for today. And welcome in there, Captain Crazy. I hope you're having a wonderful day as well as Eternal Visitor and Angelus. Welcome in. Thank you guys very much for your daily flea redemptions, as well as Eternal for redeeming first to the hunt, Captain Crazy for second to the kill, and Angelus for third to the prize. Thank you very much, my friend. And beyond that, was there anything that needed to be addressed that happened offline before we get into the gameplay? Let me go and see here real quick. We actually do have an offline follower. Thank you very much to Tyranno Imperial for the offline follow. Welcome to the pack, and I certainly hope you enjoy your stay. Beyond that, thank you, Captain. Beyond that, I don't think I see anything else, so I think we can just jump right into it. Hey, what up there, Valo? I hope you're having a good day, and thank you for your daily flea check-in. Welcome. And yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and just dive right into it, shall we? I believe last time we played, we basically gotten past the medium difficulty level, and now we're basically fighting the final battle, basically. Also, let me go ahead and make sure that we go ahead and give Valo31TV a nice little shout out. Thank you very much, my friend. Welcome in. I hope you had fun playing Jumpin' Jazz Cats. Because I certainly had fun. That was a very enjoyable game, and I may very well even try and check out the individual single-player storyline that my sister was mentioning. It was a lot of fun. Have to do it again soon. Heck yeah. And let me go ahead and see here. Let me see. Got myself set up right there. Got it all good right there. So how about we just go ahead and start up the game and dive right into it, shall we? Yeah, we're basically, as far as I remember, again, the storyline was we had defeated our dragon siblings who were trying to vie with us for competition over world domination, but the problem was whenever we beat our siblings, apparently the bird demon that the wizard was keeping in our ship broke out and is now taking over the world again. So we gotta go ahead and teach Bird Brain what's who the real ruler of the world is. So let's dive right into this, shall we? And I'm honestly surprised you guys enjoyed this little game playthrough as well. Whenever I check out the VODs on both Twitch and YouTube, it gets a lot of more views than I was expecting. So thank you all so much for your continued support and interest in this game. We got rid of the island fortress. That we did, Captain. We did. It was like the last thing that we did before the storyline shifted to the third chapter. The third and final chapter. And if you need to watch what happened, or at least get a recap, the YouTube has it all on the archive. You can search it. You can search for the playlist for Divinity Dragon Commander. Now, what was the situation?
It is a challenging task indeed to face foes whose souls are enwrapped by demon cunning. But I have every faith they'll fall before you, like so many have before. It shall be my honor.
Was there anything else that we were able to actually unlock? No, we have every skill that we could for our dragon form unlocked. Do we have anything that we can unlock in the engineering bay? How many troops did we lose? Ooh, that's actually a good question. I think it was mostly transport ships, but overall, we had flooded their base so much that we basically overwhelmed our forces to the point where I literally just auto-resolved and we just watched the soldiers just just take out everybody just completely on their own. I don't think we even used any like supporting commander. We have unlocked everything in terms of unit research and upgrades for them. The bar is just for that. The Queen's quarters. Hello, love.
Do you think it would be alright if I could just fire all those counsellors that hover around me like so many bees around a flower? I realise I'm quite a fancy specimen, but oftentimes I wish I could just grow thorns and be rid of their inane chatter.
And our battlefield. Wait, what? Yes, this was our battlefield. This was our battlefield indeed. I wasn't expecting us to have so many territories, though. Oh, and of course, right on cue, as always, the scuff is real. Need to charge my mouse. Yeah. Get over here, little bug. There we go. Much better. Okay, continue. Now, out of the entire army that we had to annihilate the other units, all we have left here now is a whole bunch of troopers, grenadiers, some small transport ships, and a couple of tanks. Gonna be a while before we get our full forces back, but what we can do right now is at least hunker down and secure our position. Let's see here. We're looking for probably some healing units, warlocks for the magical abilities, and hunters are good for just basic ground cover. The capital, this is where we be able to establish our main fighting force. I'm gonna want some ironclad ships, some juggernauts, so that we can take to the seas and flank our enemies. And some decent tanks and a devastator. Yes. And we have another war factory we can use. Let's go ahead and have this one just be for a few more healing units and a unit of and one zeppelin. Yes. Hey. And hello there, Angeles. I hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? Real quick, just in case, a small shout out. There you go. That's not stream. Understood. But welcome in regardless. I hope you're having a good day. We're going to need to accommodate our forces along the borders of all of their stuff. We could probably just invade this small area right now to eliminate the potential threat. Oh, Ethel, where are you going? You can go over here. 4 hunters can take care of this area just fine. And then we also have 2 transport ships. you drop off the unit there. You can drop off the unit there. Perfect. Doing good? How am I? I'm doing pretty good. It's been a good work day. I've been able to get some stuff done, actually do some learning of the material. 1 Devastator, 4 Armorers. Oh, that's some heavy-hitting tanks. Okay. We'll leave it on that then. See how it goes. I see they're doing the same exact thing. Trying to have all their naval ships control the seaways. Wait a minute! I just noticed I have a small naval army right at the bottom corner. Hello. I see you have the EV Legos on your throne list. I just finished the 587-piece EV. Nice. Yeah, and I figured it was just some more stuff for the model kit building stuff. Whether it's Legos or just regular old model kits. So we got 3 battles trying to go on right now. Go ahead and take care of that. My warships will blow them out of the sky. My other warships will also blow torpedoes into their ships. And no one was even lost. That's what you get for trying to fight on our territory. Over here... Ooh, they got some mercenaries. Okay. Let's see. How about... I've got a lot of hunter mercenaries. Ironclads will fire at 85% faster. How about all pumped up? We can actually do one of the ironclad mercenaries. 69% chance of success. How about we top it off with a unit of hunters? And Edmund. You can handle that, can't you? I wonder if any Lego Master Builders built a Leafeon? Ooh. I mean, Leafeon would be a really cool build. I know for Mega Block, there is an evolution set that includes all of the evolutions. That would be pretty cool to build. I just don't know where I'd build a store all of them. To be completely frank, I'm actually running out of space. We only lost 3 troopers. Nice. Our territory is secured. And another 78% chance of success. They don't have any Zeppelins. We don't have any Zeppelins. We have Shamans. 2 transport mercenary ships. Yeah, I do have a double copy. Might as well go ahead and just to round it all out. But have you seen what Lego Master Builder? Seen what a Lego Master Builder figures? Have I seen a Lego Master Builder figure? I have seen quite a number of those things. The Lego set that's for Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur was a lot larger than I was expecting. I actually saw it in like a mall, and I honestly did not expect it to be at that scale. Really cool though, regardless. The throne room, great. Council
Commander,
meeting.
I know full well we need all of Maxos's strange new technologies to win the war, but their production is putting too great a strain on the environment. If, however, our war machines could be fabricated with environmentally responsible building materials, we may actually leave behind a world that was worth fighting for. Yes, this would increase production costs, but I'm also convinced these materials will improve the strength and efficacy of our vehicles.
So you're voting for recycling. Will you enforce the use of greener materials in industry? I know the dwarves ain't gonna like that, and the kobolds aren't gonna like that. Lizardmen might approve, and the undead, I'm guessing they would probably disapprove just because of more environmental stuff that gets polluted, more death, more their gods actually get appealed. Well, let's talk to him and find out.
Feel at home, Commander, in a landscape of barren rock. Endless forests of dead trees.
Yeah, see?
Our industry is doing its best to turn the world into an undead vision. So may the Seven damn Oberon, and damn his idiotic ideas.
Okay.
Oberon can sit there and weep over a couple of dead trees and dead fish all day long if he wants. But in the meantime, we have a war to win. And the last thing we need is inflated production costs.
But that would be more money in your pocket, though.
Oberon's mad, Commander. New materials, new this, new that. It would cost a great deal of time and money to set it all up. And am I the only one who thinks a landscape filled with smoking factory chimneys and raging fires of industry is so much more beautiful than boring old woodlands and hills?
I don't think ecology should be a prime concern at this time, Commander. It will take decades to undo the harm all these war machines have caused. But let us deal with these matters in times of peace.
Ah. I did not expect the lizard people to actually be against the idea. Okay. Well, it seems like most of the council has basically voted for no on this. So I'm gonna go with the unanimous vote.
Curses, Commander! Once more, our Green Mother must forfeit much-needed protection because safeguarding her well-being means we'd have to pull at the purse strings. Money. It's a plague upon mankind.
While I would agree with you there, unfortunately this is a time of war, and casualties for the environment are going to be more than just in terms of production costs or manufacturing. It's mostly going to be blowing up the entire environment trying to shoot the enemy. While I feel for you, my Elfin King, I can easily say it will have to come in time of peace. With that being said, we do have a lot of open land right now for us to be able to build some new buildings. And seeing as how we really don't need any research points anymore, building things that will help increase our revenue so that we can keep putting out more units would definitely come of use. Now, 2 ironclads, a juggernaut, and a zeppelin are going to take out this bomber balloon. All of you, we're gonna secure our naval rear. You've got somebody already in you, what? Biggest war is going to be going up this chain of spiraling land, so... Oh, no, you only have movement points. You moved over here. Oh, but you don't have anybody. What? I thought you had somebody. You can come back and pick up this other... transport? Oh, no, never mind. Undo. Not end turn. Undo. Probably undo the other guy too, because he didn't actually have anybody. What you can do, though, is move over this way. Our transport ship will make its way around the coast of the southern tip of this continent, and once we claim this war factory as our own, we'll be able to send the transport ship to go over here and go after this academy. Parliament generates strategy cards every 3 turns. Mercenary cards every 3 turns. Yes. And we'll go ahead and do Wizard Tower generates dragon skill cards. Wizard Tower wouldn't be too bad. I like wizards. What type of bird is the baddie? An eldritch kind of bird. That's what. As far as I know, the demon that we're fighting against right now is technically supposed to be a raven demon. His name is Corvus, if memory serves correctly. We'll have our hunters jump the enemy alongside of our devastators. And our armorers, grenadiers, will sneak into the units' bases and destroy them from within. And of course, some cheap ground soldiers will always be appreciated. Bring on the hunters. And a single long-range ballistic tank. No cards to play. Ground force sale. Naval units can be reduced to 50%. Increased movement points. Increased movement points of the units stationed in a country by 2. And airship sale. So maybe next turn, whenever we get all of our gold mines producing us actual gold, we can buy a huge army for a lot cheaper. Let's do it! Let's cook that raven demon. I bet it tastes delicious. Now the real problem that we're gonna run into isn't the fact that we're trying to push them. It's that they're gonna use the waterways to... what's the word? Sneak around our defenses? So we're gonna have to leave at least 1 unit on each area of this continent. Otherwise, we're gonna be screwed. So I'll just come in with a transport ship, drop someone off, and automatically get claimed. To battle! Go ahead and take care of that. I'm not gonna waste time with it. Continue! Auto-resolve. Thank you for the war factory! It's a single balloon. Well, 2 balloons, but still. Now this one.
You shall not pass!
Hey, you know what? Just because I know they're not gonna win? Call of Valor, Sabotage, Aegis, Mass Restoration, Charm. Eye of the Patriarch. Reaching Fire, Purifying Flames, and Acid Blaze. Aura of Annihilation. This aura permanently increases the damage done by friendly units in a 1,500 meter radius around you by 30%. I definitely want that. I want that to help boost my own units. Increase your damage by 30%. Aura of Frailty, a permanent debuffing aura around the dragon, reducing the fire range of enemy units in a 1,500 meter radius by 32%, so they have to get closer. When you damage an enemy, 30% of the damage done gets added to your life force. Dragon's passive health regeneration is improved by 100%. Permanently increases the damage of your primary attack by 33%. That's all passive too. So Blood Leech, Rejuvenation, and Devastation all just happen naturally. Let's do it. Time for the actual appeal of this game. Rather than just playing chess on a board, actually doing some RTS stuff. Do it! My friends, my subjects. I gotta figure out how to turn the screen again. How do I turn the screen? There we go.
Ready for the Blitzkrieg.
Begin the construction of our base and take over the rest of this world in my name.
It'll be built in a jiffy. Construction in progress. We need more recruits, Commander.
My Zeppelins are able to fly above the enemy units, being able to secure the area that these guys are going to try and take over.
Completed. Mortar turret completed.
They think they can take over this area? Boys, make sure to drop some mustard gas right on their faces. Bombs away! 3, 2, 1. We have lost a Zeppelin,
Moving between the clouds.
but this area is now ours. Yay, war crimes! You, stay here so that you can capture this recruiting source site.
They won't even see me coming.
That's impossible, Commander.
War is ours for the taking.
The fog of war! Cloak my units so that they cannot be seen.
Rolling thunder in the distance.
Launch more mustard gas! Now it's my turn. Deploy the dragon!
Seems like the enemy is ready to construct devastators. Enemy warriors can rain down fire from the sky. Not as well as you can, but still.
Eye of the Patriarch. Rejuvenate my units. I need to retreat real quick so I can actually control everyone, because I really don't know how to control my units outside of the dragon mode,
That's impossible, Commander.
or while using dragon mode.
That's impossible, Commander.
There we go. Sabotage their weaponry. You! Press. There we go. What? We have another base over here? Eliminate the units, and the entire army falls.
Everybody lies, even dying people.
Even dying people.
Our glory foretold.
Somewhere around here. Aha! Eye of the Patriarch. There we go. That should take care of it. Unless they have more. Where's this last base hiding? There we go. A simple victory. Totally unrequired, but just wanted to show that off. War consumes all natural beauty. Emperor neglects protection of the realm. Emperor victory parade deemed tacky at best. You deserve to be lied to, says the Emperor. I only have 50 gold? What is going on with all my gold mines? Gold mines multiply a country's revenue by 100%. I've got 4. Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3. Never mind, I only have 3. I can make 4. Check it. 4. Everybody get in the transport. You too, kid. Wait, how many units do you have? Movement points is 2. I can send you right here. All good. Bring in the naval armada. I don't have anyone that can actually fly, though, now do I? No. Even though warlocks and shamans are technically blimps, they technically don't count as flying units. Okay. We've got a lot of airships coming in. Gonna wanna try and build up some level of defense for that. Let's go with... Anti-air. Grenadiers? Good against air units. Okay. A small squad of Grenadiers. Warlocks would be good against them as well. I want tanks lining our coastline. Troopers, help out the Zeppelin. Wherever they can potentially land, we must defend. While our main forces continue pushing forward. Two warlocks, 2 hunters, an armor, and a shaman. I think we've got the forces to take out those easy. And we got 2 hunters down here. I still have one of those transport ships over here, right? I got the Ironclad. The Ironclad can protect our oceanic border for this island. Everybody else, basically going to be jumping over to this part of the continent. That way we can continue working our way up. There's a lot of naval ships coasting around the border of the map too, which is going to be concerning. I don't have any money right now. Can I convert some of my research points into money? That'd be nice. Units that can move two spaces at a time, you guys can keep moving forward. Everyone that can only move one, you're staying right here. Go for it. And begin. The more we can box them in, the better. Less chance of a surprise attack. And they're sneaking right into our coastline. Two battles happening at once. 3. The battle. That's an auto-resolve. Beauty. Losing a lot of troopers, though. Ah, alright. You want to play like that? We can play like that. Grenadier mercenaries. No zeppelins. No effect. I'll save the hunter mercenaries for something a little more substantial. Continue. Thank you, mercenaries. And nothing beats the strength of a good oceanic barrage. Empire prevails, death toll climbs. Spend your money now. Dragon drop, a dragon's diet. However, because we have only just ships and planes, we didn't actually take over this area. So, transport ship. Deliver onto the island some ground units so that we may conquer this area. Devastator, stay here. Armor, stay here. Only 3 of you, though. Ironclad, jump that ship. Drop off your cargo and join him. Zeppelin, you can too. Got a strong defense for all of these naval units. Literally just one ironclad and one juggernaut. We're jumping this one ship. Making sure we have a decisive victory there. Need to watch out for what this bomber balloon's gonna try and do. I want to try and save up my money for right now, but if we let this war factory continue popping out armorers and troopers, it's gonna be a little bit of a harder time. 3 hunters. 3 units of those. Everyone else stay. Just in case they're trying to be sneaky. These hunters can go over here. Split you in 2. Two would be right there. Warlock, you can stay there. We're gonna need this transport ship. Probably over here. Juggernaut and Ironclad, control the area, or control this ocean area so that we can get rid of these Ironclads. If we can get rid of 2 ships for 1, double deal. That's a lot of boat and plane. 1 Zeppelin, 2 bomber balloons, 2 Juggernauts, and 1 Juggernaut, 1 bomber balloon, 2 imp fighters, Ironclads, Juggernauts. If we can control the southern continent, the northern continent will be much easier. Where's their capital city, actually? Right there. They've got a sizable defense around it, that's for sure. But they're still primarily pumping out naval units. Once we claim this little island, we push towards the southern tip of that continent. Go, my units! In the name of the Dragon Emperor! Revenue increase. They made landfall. I saw that. 1 little imp fighter. Hunters and Grenadiers will take care of that easy. Juggernaut and a single bomber balloon, that'll get eliminated. Is that 2? That is 2 Ironclads. My 2 Ironclads and my 5 Juggernauts, as well as a transport ship. Why are you there? Why do you have cargo? Never mind. Not that big of a threat. They can do 75% less damage, but it's 95% chance of victory. I ain't gonna waste it. Go for it. Just don't blow up my transport ship, please. Fuck! Say something. Damn it! Ooh. Now see, this is why we save all of our stuff. Hunter mercenaries. Transport mercenaries. Don't have anything for Zeppelins. Their Zeppelins don't do anything. There's no Zeppelins there. 64% chance, 52% chance. That's a pretty close fight. 52% chance of victory just if I take control. It's those Devastators that are going to be the issue. I'll dive into it though. I need some more Devastators myself. Boys,
We're out of recruits, Commander.
we're against the grain on this one.
Where's 13?
Need to rotate. There we go.
On a pale horse.
They're just sending everybody in right now. Hold ground, hold ground.
There's an interesting case. Battle forge completed. We need more recruits, Commander. Pierce.
If we can wait, I can send in some nukes.
Mortar turret completed. It'll be built in a jiffy. Everybody lies, even dying people. Enemy hunters won't stumble in our pitfalls.
Besiege mode! Besiege mode!
Easily unmask cloaked units now. Better finish off enemy hunters quickly before they teleport to friendly targets.
Come on. Hi, Gib! How you doing? I need 10 more seconds. Those bomber balloons.
Watch out for enemy airlines. Their bomber balloons can now deploy them.
Come on, come on, come on. 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Come on.
Balloons fitted with enhanced express.
Grenadiers. I need all of them. Everybody.
Not enough recruits to turn into
I need 20 recruits to spawn the dragon. Fuck.
enemy devastators are able to besiege us.
Grenadiers are filled up with aid.
No, they're not gonna do anything.
Hiding. Enemy bomber balloons can detect cloaked units now.
Reporting beer tank reporting for duty.
Yes, get me in. Ah, damn it. I shouldn't have tried to freaking spawn the grenadiers. It's fine. Boom, and done. We still have a strong foothold to be able to eliminate everybody else. Another transport ship lost. Why do they always aim for the transport ships? I need those! And thank you for the care package, Gib. Doing good at work, waiting for the last stragglers. Door's already gotten locked, so it's drawing to the end. Nice. The rules of war should not even have allowed this battle to continue. Same song and dance. Emperor blames bad weather conditions for loss. Torn between man and dragon. The Emperor ate my hamster. Scales of Steel. I technically already have that unlocked, though. And Trooper Mercenaries. More Throne.
Commander, I've pressed for unions. I've pressed for ecological measures. But at one point or another, you've always blocked my proposals. So let me reiterate how highly we elves esteem the happiness of our populace. They deserve something in return for all the hard work they do for the good of the Empire. As it stands, they work 6 days a week. But I think that they should be able to have prolonged holidays. An entire month, in fact, to be spent at their leisure.
Huh? Huh? Will you grant workers a month-long holiday each year?
What balderdash? What kind of a fairy tale world does Oberon think we live in? You work for your daily bread, or you starve, and there's an end to it. Holidays indeed. They are the prerogative of potentates, not proletarians.
Holidays are a luxury we cannot afford, Commander. Everyone can have a year's leave after we've won the war, for all I care, but right now every man and woman in the nation should work for victory.
Goodness gracious me, Commander. A whole month without working? The amount of boredom would be lethal. No, no, no. I'll have none of those vile holidays.
The 7 scriptures are clear, Commander. 6 days shall you work, and on the 7th you shall relinquish your labor and pray to the gods. Nowhere does it say go ahead and wallow in sickening slothfulness for a month.
Yeah, I kind of gotta agree with everyone else there, Oberon. A whole month-long holiday, I wouldn't even know what to do with. IRL. So, sucks to suck.
It is easy for us nobility to deny the common folk leisure time, Commander. But how would you feel if the only thing you do is work, work, work? It takes effort to raise morale, you know. Too bad you don't seem to realize this.
Boy, all I do is work, work, work. Shut up and get out of here. And I will happily say that I have all the effort and work that I put in, I'm happy with. And whenever I get those holidays, I cherish them. So yeah, there's my argument for why I didn't give you a month-long off. Fuck. How did the transport that I had here and had deposit its units get destroyed before it could deposit its units? You two, get in there. Looks like we're gonna have to try and build something else. Secure our coastal regions. I shouldn't see anything red in these waters. Not now. Not ever. That goes for you, too. Sneak along the coastline. I want to wall off them sneaking around. You stay there. The more we can prevent them from being able to interfere with our southern borders, the better off we will be. I would highly recommend, because we kind of lost that fight pretty quick without them even taking any losses. Fall back and regroup. We got 110 gold. I think it's time we started doing a flash sale. Those bomber balloons were actually really good. I'll take 6 of those, please. A small squad of Devastators and an Armorer. More Warlocks. Shamans. Not that. And a Grenadier. good. Got some really good units for a lot cheaper. And I technically have a little bit of money to spare too, so... a couple of imp fighters. Setting up an entire battalion on the northern tip of the continent. Hang on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I just see there? Oh, you motherfucker. You caught off my ironclads and my zeppelins with a couple of troopers? Ooh, that's gonna be dangerous. Gotta keep an eye on this entire section of ocean. Do it. Ooh! That hurts to see. Some ground control, though. Edmund, I trust you to win this. Let's go, Edmund. Let's go, Edmund. Let's go, Edmund! One ship lost, that's fine. Populace deprived of leisure time. Dozens die of exhaustion every day. Emperor Victory Parade deemed tacky at best. The Emperor was not born in Rivellon. Your populace motivation has decreased by 6%. You will receive an additional 3 gold per turn. Yay. Now, transport ship. Actually drop off your cargo. Please. Imps, help them out. Enemy air unit surrounding my borders. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Bet you can't jump ocean. Let's go with some naval units. We need to clear out the ocean ways. Three of you go back there. You continue on with him. Advance forward. Zeppelin, follow and tell. Bomber balloons. They can fly around 3 spaces. Actually, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Those bomber balloons. Surely 3 of you can take out that Zeppelin. Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief got Peggy 16 for Europe rating? Peggy 16. Well, I mean, it is a combat simulator. That makes sense. Peggy. Sorry. Sorry. just... just let my inner thoughts just take over there. End turn. Oh, okay. The naval attack is real. Six juggernauts? Oof. Invigorate my Zeppelin. And reduce the damage from all of those freaking... Oh, they only have one ironclad. Ugh. I don't like our odds. Catherine, I'm hoping that you'll pull through. Blow them up. Blow them up. Blow them up. No! 5. Not resolve. Emperor claims others were cheating. His military advisors bow their heads in vicarious shame. Yes. Hunters get a boost. Gonna need more naval units. A lot of ironclads. It's the best chance that I've got right now. U-bomber balloons going to take out that blimp. Who is... Where's my transport ship? You and you. Oh wait, you're imp fighters. You're imp fighters. What am I thinking? How many are there? 1? Surely he's not an ace. Two imp fighters can surely take out 1. Right? Opium? Five Devastators, 1 Trooper, and a Zeppelin. You know what? Help with securing our foothold on this section. Everybody else, keep moving forward. There's 7 warlocks. Leave 3 here. Move forward. Join up with the rest of the hunters here. Was that all of their naval units? Seems like it. Seems like everyone right now is just at my doorstep. As long as we keep our foothold, though, we're fine. Hunters, Devastators, Troopers. And whatever you do, do not lose the capital. Some Devastators over here just for that sake. Or armorers, I should say. Juggernauts. Ugh. Let's keep it all together. We'll see how next turn plays out. Yeah, he's definitely building up another army right along our border. Okay. A tiny little fight right here. Get rid of him. Thanks for the tavern. And your bomber bomb is bombed. Now for the plane fight. Dogfight action. Reaction. Bam bam bam. Emperor supremacy at war on resources called both questionable and fleeting. The Emperor's dark secrets and white lies. Hunter mercenaries, acid blaze, and juggernaut mercenaries. Let's go. We like that.
Commander, you didn't follow our plans in regard to the smokestick as far as we would have liked. But let bygones be bygones, and let us focus on the important matter of blue sugar water. This latest dwarven invention is taking our youth by storm, but no sooner did others perceive this than cheap knockoffs started to flood the market. This is intolerable! We want to protect this drink as a dwarven intellectual property right so that we alone may produce the famed blue sugar water. I promise you this will bode well for your treasury too.
So you want a patent Gatorade? You want a patent Gatorade? Will you ban cheap copies of branded products?
Commander, whether it be red, blue, green, or quite colorless, everyone should be allowed to manufacture sugar water. The dwarves cry bloody murder because a bit of rivalry will force them to charge reasonable amounts instead of truly ridiculous sums.
I've seen the effect of this sugar water, Commander. Children go all hyper. They play and jump about almost like imps, no less. Most improper. They should be silent and subdued so as to show their constant reverence for the Seven. No, I say to sugar water. Never mind its color.
You're just saying no in general. That doesn't really help out whether or not we should just let the dwarves alone make it. So... your argument's redundant.
Falstaff is correct in that imps love their blue
Or
sugar
null and
water,
void, I should say.
but it's quite expensive, and our apple blue sea green variant is mighty cheap. You wouldn't deprive an honest imp of his sugar water, would you, Commander?
Free market for everybody!
Commander, this is nothing more than a painfully transparent attempt by Falstaff to create a monopoly so he can keep the prices of his awful beverage artificially inflated. Let's not fall for his scheme, shall we?
So everyone's basically saying no to it. And I will admit, without cheap brand products, we wouldn't have the funny emotes that come from such products, and the YouTube videos that come from it. Do you have Panda Express? Koala Detour? Koala Detour! Do you have Mountain Dew? We have Valley, what was it? Valley Sun? Yeah, I say no.
God's darn it, Commander. You haven't an inkling of business sense in you. With all the competition about, we'll have to lower our prices. You can kiss a royal profit margin goodbye.
Whatever. Let's dive. Also, you two have been sitting here for a while. What's up?
How much more base and depraved can a soul get when it seeks the death of a child to further its interests? Henry and I may not always see eye to eye, but if I can save his daughter, I will do what I can. And Scarlet feels the same.
Commander, we have anxiously awaited your return, for our spies brought dire news. Some obscure nobleman by the name of Drury has ordered top assassins to kidnap and kill Henry's daughter Anne. Her death would crush him, and that's exactly how that prick tries to get the attention of our enemies. By robbing you of one of your generals, he seeks the same post in their armies. You know there'd be no stopping Henry. He sped off home the instant he heard the news, so now Catherine and I would like your permission to go after him. If he has to face those backstabbing bastards, we want to face them with him.
Ah, who's to say this news is even accurate? Henry can take care of himself, and besides, I need you two to concentrate on the war effort. Heavens forbid this daughter falls prey to their blade. You have my permission. Fly at once. Do it, but be back before dinner.
Yes, Commander. We'll hack them to pieces and be back in time for happy hour.
That's what I like to hear. Do it. I'm sending my ironclads up. 1, 3, and 5 Devastators. 5 of them. I need these mercenary units, that's for sure. Bomber balloons. Join our battalion over... Try not to... Can ya... There. So you're not flying over enemy territory and getting blown up. Stupid mapping. Keep everybody together. The last time we separated our units, we ended up having an army that wasn't actually an army. Speaking of which. So we can keep pushing these guys up north. Along the same waterway. And the moment I put that juggernaut there is the moment that they're going to try and jump him. With imp fighters... Probably... Yeah, imp fighters. What happened to the 5 ships? Where'd they go? I wasn't paying attention. Seems like they're bolstering the war effort over here, though. And they're trying to push into this area now, too. Everybody! Secure our borders. Leave none alive. No, they couldn't have gone boom. They survived the battle. Oh, there they are. Yeah, see, that's what's gonna jump them if I try and jump him. He's gonna come down, they're gonna fly down. And actually, hang on a minute. Oh. I'm gonna have to redo all of my movements. Take out those balloons. Take out that balloon right there. You move up to him. You go there. Everybody over here, get in there. You two as well. And actually, no, I can't do another Devastator. I have to cross through both areas. send my grenadiers here, so I can send my armorer over here. You got 2 units, you got 2 units, you got 2 units, you got 2 units. You got 1, but that's fine. You got 1, you got 1. Technically, you guys should be down here. Get up there. And then all of you... Transports aren't fucking war units. Bring the transport down over towards the over to the capital so we can keep moving units over onto this side. Till then, everybody else, hold your ground and try not to blow up. I know it's gonna be hard. But we're gonna get you reinforcements, I swear. End turn. Sending in a couple test dummies, eh? Good. And you guys are trying to move in as well. You've split up your Juggernaut army? You fool! But where are your... Yeah, you really did split up the Juggernaut army. 2, 3, and 2, and 1? This might actually be easier than I thought. To battle. Auto-resolve. Get it out of here. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to see it. Now I can start focusing more towards the north. Auto-resolve. 100% victory. Don't even care. Naval superiority. Once again. And that was just a small fraction of what I have to deal with, so yeah. Continue. We love seeing it. Blue sugar water no longer Dwarven exclusive. Now the Major bastards of lizards will simply sell their pisser, Silver Vein was quoted as saying. Obscure plot to kidnap General's daughter has military leaders desert the Raven. We are without command, lament senior officers. Emperor accused of war crimes and latest victories. Investigation could take years. Emperor denies all charges. No, I did not use mustard gas. What are you talking about? Populist motivation has increased, but I've lost my 3 gold per turn. Hello.
Dear oh dear. It seems my esteemed colleagues made a mess of things. Why blame them, really? Takes those blockheads of councillors, of course, not to know any confrontation with hardened assassins is bound to leave a trail of... oh, a variety of things. Blood, ash, and general destruction come to mind. Perhaps I should have gone with them after all. Sounds like they had a jolly old time.
Oh, they're back?
Your generals are out of control, Commander. Now, I appreciate they stood together to rescue Henry's daughter, but when the end result has a tally of 2 incinerated buildings, a ruined hall of industry, and a few dozen dead or wounded, it seems to me they were a tad too enthusiastic. They may be used to battlefields alone these days, but we do not tolerate such mayhem in our cities. Someone needs to pay.
And I'm guessing that's what everyone's gathered up at the bar for. Alright, what did you do?
Good to see you, Commander. I've been meaning to thank you for the role you've played in the rescue of my dear Anne. 'Twould have been another story entirely had Catherine and Scarlet not come to my aid. Wonders of women. You should have seen us. And we reached before those bloody assassins did. But they beset us in far greater numbers than we could have foreseen. They used imp-throwing bombs, lizard arrows tipped with poison, dwarf axes that can cut through steel, but we held them off time and again. We three duelists, shoulder to shoulder.
Okay, so it sounded like everything went good.
Of course, there was a touch of collateral damage, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah.
One of those imp devices rolled right into an undead
Huh.
kindergarten. But really, those skeletal scamps are already dead to begin with, right? I thought it was rather funny. A shower of bones it was. Came clattering down like dry hail.
Fuck! Also, hi, Kula. How you doing?
Keelek and Dragoon. Let us embrace the primal energy of the hunt, running as one through the untamed wilderness. Together, we are mighty, connected by the ancient spirit of the wolf.
How you doing, Kula? I hope you're having a wonderful day today. What did I just walk into? We don't talk about it. Two of our commanders needed to try and save this guy's daughter. Ow, thank you. Hi, Apple. And, let's just say collateral damage happened. Either way, though, welcome in. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Be sure to go and check out Kulakan Dragoon. And welcome in, everybody. How you doing? What game were you playing? Oh wait, actually I think I saw in your you shouted out your stream in the Discord. You were just watching funny videos today, right, Kula? How did that go? Continue. I believe those are called acceptable losses. Collateral.
Is that a reason to be a killjoy and scream bloody murder? 'Cause that's what those gods-be-damned counselors of yours are doing. They demand restitution and the likes. I've half a mind to demonstrate what functionalities come with this arm of mine, and where they can put them.
Look, I just need them off my back. Someone has to take a fall for this. I don't care who. Just see that it's done. Henry, your daughter is saved and well. If that means you have to face the music because innocents were hurt, even though it's not your fault, that's such a great price to pay. I don't care who. Just make sure it's done, okay?
Fine. Dance to the tune of those money-pawning, lie-mongering, two-faced politicians of yours. I'll see to it they get their scapegoat and their precious public victory. How I wish hypocrisy was a fluid, so I could drown them in it.
Well, don't worry. Your daughter's safe, and these two badass women, these two badass, they helped you.
We did it, Commander. Anne has been rescued. Hardest fight I ever fought, but it was worth it. I'm sorry to say, though, those damned assassins spared not the citizens that stood in their way. Many died, but not by our blades.
We accomplished our mission, Commander, but I shudder to think at what cost. No wonder the counselors are in an uproar.
Then you guys already know the damage that you caused. And I hope you feel bad. Just, try and keep it a little more discreet next time. Almost out of recommended videos? Oh no. Well, it sounds like you gotta recommend some more to him there, Apple. Start looking through your favorite videos on YouTube and start recommending. I want a strong naval unit. I want strong naval armies. Bring them to me now. You're down to under 150 videos? Oh no. 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. That's probably the weakest I've seen that unit actually be right now. 5, 4, 8, and 15. I'm hoping they don't really need 2 grenadiers, because I'm keeping them there. Bomber balloons. Let's take out 2 juggernauts. Three juggernauts take out 1 juggernaut. 6 ironclads. Take out 3 juggernauts. And imp fighters. Then again, you got 6. Help him. I stopped to give other people a chance of having their video show up. I mean, that's fair. That's respectable, too. I'm gonna have you land here so that we can buy some units here. More ground units. And if they're doing pincer maneuvers here, we can try and pincer maneuver them there. Just to help keep them off my back. Fingers crossed this doesn't bite me in the ass. He was almost at 500 videos at one point. I need to finish my Discord so it's easier to give me videos. Oh, fair enough then, Kula. Best of luck in terms of getting your Discord set up then. Would try and move all these guys around, but I kind of need them where they are. I end my turn. We're coming in to say hi. He's desperate. He needs to build another gold mine. I don't know why he's moving all of his units up there, though. As soon as I get over here and take over the capital, they're not going to be able to reach my capital all the way at the bottom. As soon as I take their capital, everything crumbles for them. I just have to pass one turn and then I win. Auto-resolve. We're done. Devastated in a fiery blaze. I'm making sure that we stay winning. My hunters, which I do have 8, an increase in health. If you lose, I swear, my troopers will be able to take the flak. In fact, it's primarily they're primarily the main targets right now. I'm losing nothing but troopers. And that's what a good foot soldier can benefit from. Why am I negative 75? Oh, minus 8 luck. Alright, fine. 2 extra Juggernaut mercenaries to help secure the win. I did lose a bomber balloon, though. That sucks. %62% chance of victory? Ooh, they're throwing everything at me. %53% chance of victory? If I can weaken their soldiers, it'll be worth it. If I can win, though, it's only a 1% difference in terms of victory. Come on, boys. We got rid of the airships. We got rid of all the airships. We got rid of the ground soldiers. I think we got it. No, no, that's a lot of no. Yes, yes! Once again, it was the naval units that saved us there. Generals cause massive havoc, branded child killers by the undead, but Emperor cares not. Our man aboard the Raven. Many wonder if Emperor can keep it up. Our Emperor, the new sensation. Damage control, and enhanced engines for transports. Oh no, what did you do? What did you do now?
Poor Catherine. So much they have taken from her, and for what? Because in pursuit of a damsel in distress, things got out of hand. If anyone should have stood up and taken the blame, it should have been Henry. But no, he simply blamed one of the braves that came to his aid. Ungrateful bastard.
Oh dear. Here we go.
I swear, Commander, not even the hells would take Henry. For no demon there would dare turn his back on a turncoat of his caliber. After all I have done for him, after helping him to save his daughter from the clutches of assassins, he pointed to me as the guilty party for the mayhem our battle caused. Testosterone equals treason and always has. I have had to pay a fortune in fines, and they have taken from me the titles of nobility I held. Can such ingratitude be forgiven, Commander? Did you even think the enormity of it possible? The King of Rats has arisen, and he sullies the Raven with his presence.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. Boy.
Commander. Sit down, put your feet up, ease your burdens. By Orcha or God in all her buxom glory, I know I have. You told me to settle that little matter with the councillors, did you not? The whole undead brats turned into a myriad of Mikado sets episode. Done and done. I just said Catherine did it. Clean and simple. You didn't think I was gonna take the fall, did you? I could never have paid the restitutions those plague sores of councillors imposed. But Catherine? Why, she's rich filthier than Falstaff. So there we have it. They may call me a traitor, but dear Anne was saved, and dear old Henry got himself out of yet another scrape. And I tell you, those are becoming as numerous as the notches on my bedpost. So, drink up, Commander. Drink and be merry. All's well that ends with me on top, and bugger the beggars that couldn't follow.
You're a bit of a dick for that.
My. As it turns out, Henry has less scruples than, well, me. Clever the way he spun things. He may say he hates politicians like Piles. His words, not mine. But his acts belie the knack he'd have for their meandering maneuverings, which is a compliment, I suppose, in a sordid sort of way.
We'll talk later. Forgive me, Catherine. I was not expecting him to be a literal ass about it. Oh, you're sending juggernauts down the way, are you? And this is why we kept the naval line over here. And all of you can start making your way to secure this area. A battle might be happening at sea, but we still need to make sure that our land is under control. And actually, hang on. Let me look at you. Yes. You will help them out. You will take out this one ship, or these two ships. I have a little poem. Roses are red, tree trunks are brown, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Charming. How moved I am by your serenade, my friend. And for your serenade, it deserves a reward. Didn't ask. Nah, it's alright though. That was you typing in Vanish. I did not time you out. Just letting everyone know that. I did not. I'm just letting you know that. He did that himself. I had no part in it. Hey, what up there, Spartan? How you doing? Lies? Boy, what do you mean lies? If I actually timed you out, you wouldn't be responding right now. Because a timeout actually looks like this. Call me a liar. Doing good, bro. Always better hanging here. I appreciate the compliment there, Spartan. Welcome. Oh, Apple's angry. The Rick-rolling fucker. Excellent. So, I think he's kind of abandoned his notion of trying to do naval transport. All of his military right now seems to be primarily just based on the land. Chance to win at 91%. Oh, wait, no, wait. Oh, I see. It gives you the probability of your winning down there. I see. I never actually noticed that. 60% chance of actually being... Oh, wait, that's public opinion, not chance of winning. Champ, can I get a radioactive badger, please? No! The radioactive badgers are highly volatile. They must stay within their pit, otherwise all havoc could break loose. Not even I know what's gonna happen if they get loose. And I'm the one who made the thing. Exactly! Okay, I think we got what we can for now. We'll end turn. Everybody's moving up. The battle line continues. And yeah, they are just piling on all of the ground-based units right now. Auto-resolve! Get rid of them. Boom. Ba-bam. Continue. Ba-boom. Ba-bam.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Want to get blown up by one of my naval ships? Oh, shit. I don't have anything for that. Public opinion is not in my favor. Retreat! Save one. Hey, Apple, guess what? You lost the game! Oh, was that it?
I'm a sexy dinosaur! Rawr!
Maybe that was it. You lost the game and became a sexy dinosaur. General Catherine takes the fall for rescue debacle. That's what you get with a... Huh? Damn, okay.
Run.
Yeah, run away from that. Devastator mercenaries and ironclad mercenaries, that's good.
Commander, you are well aware it is the Imp's great destiny to create the biggest and baddest explosion ever, one that can reshape our world. And I'll have you know we are getting closer to its realization. Our scientists have discovered the location of what they suspect is a metallic element of such formidable combustibility. At first they thought they were having one of those very special dreams. We want to mine it, of course, but the thing is, it can only be found beneath a couple of dilapidated elven graves. Oberon's making a fuss, but you'll allow us to dig, won't you?
Will you allow grave robbery? Or actually, not even that. Not even that. We're gonna mine a burial mound. That's dark. Will you allow the Imps to uproot an ancient burial place in the name of science? I honestly gotta say, yeah, no. Preventing a patent on Gatorade is one thing.
Hey, don't swear.
Sorry, they
Yeah, we're werewolves.
Not
What are we?
Werewolves, not swearwolves. Preventing a patent on Gatorade. Preventing a month-long vacation. And trying to be more economically sound in times of war. We may have denied all of those. But I kind of draw a line whenever it comes to digging up a grave.
But, great destiny. Big explosion. So close. Oh, why do you have to be such a spoilsport, Commander? Who cares about evergreen fields when you could have ever greater fireworks?
And I'm actually surprised, Captain. I didn't realize that. I honestly thought you wanted to go for trying to make the biggest explosion. That and you saying no actually surprised me. Ah, we get to try and resolve this now. This is gonna be fun. What do you got?
To have a chat, Commander. Just as well, for I've been meaning to have a word with the dragon myself. Remember when I told you about losing my arm and eye? How I lost it standing guard for your father, an emperor unworthy of his throne? Well, telling you got me thinking, as well as drinking. And here's the conclusions I've come to. I was different then, you see. And not just because I was more man and less machine. No. The day they hacked me up good, there was much more that I lost. In that arm lay stored loyalty and duty. In that eye, trust and friendship. Out the door, just like that. But lately, they've been clawing at it, wanting to come back in.
So you want to try and make amends with Catherine then?
We've got a fine bunch of generals here, Commander. And there's Edmund too, but let's not open that particular can of worms. No, it's the girls, Scarlet and Catherine. Guess I've never come closer to women without wanting to get in their pants.
Boy.
I respect them as officers, I really do. And I think that should history repeat itself, they would stand by me as we make our last stand. Not run like the mongrels that still stain my memories. Let me interject, by the way, that already I regret the way I mistreated Catherine of late, and have made good with her. She'll have her titles back, and her riches, though they'll cost me mine.
Let's fucking go. This man has a fucking character arc. He has a growth. He's got character growth. And that is so fucking good.
If there's trust to be had, I think they've earned mine, Commander. As of you, the sins of your father need not be yours. You have my sword and my friendship too. There! Now you know. So enough of this sentimental elf talk and let's drink! To us! To the Raven! To victory!
I fucking love you, dude. Let's fucking go. Catherine, what do you have to say about this?
A resounding victory you return from, Commander. You fight like a girl. Higher praise I cannot give.
Fair enough, she's not actually referring to the actual conversation that we just had, but...
Ah, to be in the thick of battle. With you calling the shots, it's a joyride rather than a jeopardy.
Let's fucking go. Everybody's in high spirits. I'll take that. Now let's fucking win this war! The southern continents are slowly becoming ours, and we're slowly making our way to the capital. Their entire army is land-bound, and cannot make it there in time. And as long as my ships are able to control the seaways, we can prevent any interjection of transport ships. The end is near, my friends. Our sea-based battalion will have its victory soon enough. And by the way, you mother frick, single juggernaut looking, you decided to blow up one of my Imp Riders. I can't have that. So get the fuck out of here. And with the naval ways under control, whoops. You're the big boom person. I mean, fair. That's also true. You live for chaos. I'm moving my entire army east. I see no need for our armies to remain idle in these areas now that the entire ocean armada has been taken care of. Speaking of which, though, I still see 2 more ships that need to be taken care of. And I still have at least 1 more transport ship, don't I? Where'd that 1 transport ship go? Bridge. Card menu. Empire overview. Where are my units? Where's my list of units? Can't see my transport ship. I know I have 1. Did it get mixed up? Or mixed in? No, those are all you guys. Transport. After all, we're all members of the Chaos Crew. Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh. Oh, there it is. I need you. I need you to hop over the continent. You need to be on there so that you can move over here. So we can try and take over this tiny plot of land that's guarded by grenadiers. Hey, what up, Fire Killer? You'll hate your newest deck idea. You continuously say that, Avel. Most of the time you are right. I have come to loathe and despise Hecka Hands with a passion. Honestly. Enter.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Can't wait to duel you on Wednesday. Yeah, Fire Killer. As far as I remember there, my dear friend, it's supposed to be your birthday on Wednesday, is it not? What about Ashend? I haven't actually fought Ashend. Ashend is something that I have not seen. And yeah, I could open up a room so that we can all duel together, and if we even want to, we can have Fire Killer go up against other people and not just focus me. But my primary focus will be trying to duel Fire Killer the most, because it is supposed to be our collab, you know? How do you think Sham would like the Insect Commander deck? Oh yeah, you guys did test that out together down, didn't you? I saw that discussion on the Discord. A negative 90% chance of victory. But still 90%. Boom. Kinda hard to have luck interject when you have numbers on your side. You still blew up my Imp Fighters though. Imp Scientist opposed by Emperor. Miracle Weapon could have won us the war. Emperor authorizes production of own action figure. Population of your empire will increase by 2. Research points will decrease by 1. I don't really have anything for research points anymore. Unless...
Let Corvus do his worst, Commander. The dragon will beat him in the end.
I'm apparently able to speak to Corvus.
You may, Commander.
So you advise against it. You dare to oppose me within my own ship still? I thought you broke free.
Have you come in search of my powers, dragon? Oh, you are woefully too late. I have spent them all on myself. My every thousands of cells. Blood magic. Yes. I am the one who roams the many. To think that foolish wizard thought he could keep me enthralled forever. One does not bind a demon for long. You and your rivaling brothers, you and your bickering sisters. I have aided you all, but always did I know that with the support of my spells and knowledge, the dragon would win the day. Win, yes. Become rich and plump with roaring blood, until now you are ready to be devoured. Once I have you bleeding, and I can break the dragon's mind, your dreams I shall walk, and your soul will be mine. One of the ancient line will be my blood servant, and I will be mightier than any demon has ever been. So come find me. Come fight me. For with each kill, you make yourself juicier. With each death, I long more passionately to shred your flesh.
Bitch, you just jealous of my dragon swagger. I never even used any of your magic or spells. I didn't come for you for knowledge. I handled that shit all on my own. So get fucked, Corvus. And now I will go and take over your fucking lands, as I have done already. Move forward, my battalions! Move forward, my legions! Bring death to the demon in my name, or in no name at all. How's that? Pretty good? I feel like I could have improved a few of those lines. That's at least 7 ships on that side of the coast. We are jumping onto this island here, preparing it for capture. Yes, I like this. I like this a lot. However, I'm missing a decent air force. And bomber balloons are always preferable. Also, me, I am cool. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Even if it's just as simple as saying I'm cool, that's nice. I'm glad that I was able to make good friends like you guys. People who are willing to watch my weird shenanigans and enjoy these game adventures along with me. Thank you guys. I don't think I say it enough. And I probably do say it a lot, but I still don't think I say it enough. But thank you. Thank you all so much for helping this channel grow to what it has become. Fight in the names of those fallen we failed to record. Ooh, that's actually really good. I like that, Kim. So the deck you're trying to make that you will hate won't happen till the weekend. That's fair. Now let us proceed. If I try jumping their ship now, all those Devastators are going to bombard my ships. And if I try jumping onto this area right now, they can send everyone that's connected to these two areas over here just to get rid of my army. I need more strength. Produce more tanks. No? Oh, you can't build anymore. You already built those. That's a tavern. How about we build a war factory here? Beautiful. A frontline defense. Well, gee, I wonder why, Abel. For some odd reason, you decided to add the word degenerate into that comment. End turn. Let's go. Two battles. This one is in my favor. More damage from my bomber balloons. Enemy bomber balloons. Reduced damage. Ironclad mercenaries to help with the bombardment. Yeah, my no, not the transport. If anything, Devastator mercenaries. But then again, we save the Devastator mercenaries. We have a 71% chance of victory here. 69% chance of victory. Henry? You can boost that to 76. Catherine can boost it up to 80. Catherine? I love you. Do it for me. I can't help even if Automod was stopping that from showing it. It definitely means it. You definitely mean it, and it's a menace. Fair enough. My naval ships continue to bombard their lines, but they are able to actually do some damage to me too. Ooh, the Grenadiers actually managed to get a kill. Two of my ironclads have fallen. Ooh, that's not good. This is where we bring in the Devastator mercenaries. Sorry. Blow them up. Lovely. That island is now ours. Emperor, collect them all. Attitude condemned. War is not childish competition, philosopher says. The Royal Chamber. What's going on? Scarlet?
Damn that landmouth, Henry. I'll emasculate him with a pair of pincers if he doesn't hold his tongue. We've been having a bit of fun, you know. Casual like.
Huh?
But, now I told him that the fun's over, he's telling everyone I must be into girls all of a sudden because that's the only explanation for rejecting a true blue man like him. Filthy pig.
You too? Damn. Okay. Well, I mean, why'd you end it?
How dare he? How? But... oh, fudge, what's the use? Why would I stand here and pretend to fool the dragon, the ruler of worlds? Never have I said this to anyone, Commander. But it is true. I am a lesbian. There. The die has been cast.
Hey, girl, pop off. Whatever interests you.
When I was 16, you see, I first fell in love with another girl. But when my parents found out, they were furious. Threatened to disown me and sent me to military school. They vowed that if I'd show any sign of being attracted to another girl ever again, they'd never more show me kindness or affection. That is the secret I've lived with ever since. I forced myself to sleep with Ben, but it is all a farce. A hollow way of ever so shallowly satisfying hidden, unacknowledged needs.
Says being
To live a life of lies, and believe me, I can handle it, but I can't bear to have my real nature dangled in front of me as a means of mockery.
So interesting. Okay. Though I appreciate you confiding me, never I have asked to be informed of such a private matter. In my army, I don't ask, so don't tell. You have long carried a heavy secret with you, Scarlet, but it is safe with me. I'll have a quiet word with Henry for what it's worth. I do hope you'll find happiness in one way or another. I do believe this is the better of the answers.
Thank you, Commander. To have your support means a great deal to me. More than you could imagine. Perhaps one day I'll be free. Free to be who I am. We'll see.
You don't need to be magical, girl. You don't need to be a magical girl to do that. I love that. I love that clip. Girl, be you. We all appreciate you. What you have done for this army and for this entire legion. Be you. Don't let anyone control you. Henry.
What the hell is the matter with Scarlet? Here we're having some extracurricular horizontal recreation, and suddenly she bails on me. I tell you, she must have knocked her head against the door and started liking girls all of a sudden. No woman denies herself my affections from one moment to the next.
Henry, calm down. If anything, just consider it a fling. I don't know. Just consider it a fling. I don't know. I've never really had to deal with a situation where... I honestly have never really had to deal with a situation where I know two people who had a relationship and then they broke up. And then I had to be the median. Well, I'm leaving that. I'm leaving that there. But, my boy, have some drinks, take a smoke, maybe go ahead and, I don't know, do some, what's the word I'm looking for? What literally just happened? Have some collateral damage escapades. Do whatever you need to, just vent, okay? I can't interact with anything on just yet. I probably have to wait until next turn.
Ah, Henry. How his vagaries amuse me. A woman that rejects him must therefore not be interested in men, so goes his logic. As if one can blame any woman romanced by that buffoon to abstain from men forever.
Dude! Edmund basically just said she slept with him once, and now she's not dealing with any men.
You know, I don't hold a high opinion of men in general, Commander. But Henry does go out of his way to reaffirm what some would call my prejudices. I'm glad Scarlet saw the light and kicked him out of her bed. Even a girl as frivolous as her can do infinitely better.
Not to be frank or anything here, Catherine, but, I'm just gonna say good luck. Because I can, if it's not written on the wall already, I know where this is going. I need you to not go through here. Because the moment you go through there is the moment you get blown up. But this is the fastest route to get to there. There we go. Don't judge. You just want all the Pokemon? Oh, because it's a Ditto? Boy, I ain't judging. You forget. I technically said Smash. You forget the Pokemon Smash your past stream. I'm pretty sure you were. I'm almost positive you were around for it. Hell, if you weren't, it's again on the YouTube. I think we've amassed a large enough force now. We can probably try and push these guys into this area here. Everybody goes in. Even the people that just arrived, at least, can still go in. And I want the gunships in here as well. I'm not seeing any red along the borders. All just around here. And again, their defenses are thin. Slim, even, actually. Holy shit. We might actually be able to just take these guys out. This isn't an island conquest. That day was, I believe, in the hospital with a family member. Oh, no. Well, I apologize. I certainly hope they got better. Oh, fuck. Four battleclads can take out three tanks. Done. Get them out of here. Oh, not without taking a trooper. Ooh. It's without those ground forces. Catherine. I'm actually diving in really hard with you right now. These aren't transport ships, these are ironclads. And these are just for enemy stuff. So, go for it. Boom, boom, boom. We like it. We love it. Let's fucking go! We gotta get those units on that ground, though. Fair enough, Av. Emperor caught in intimate conversation with General Scarlet. She leaves aflutter. Has affair with dragon. Emperor rumored to have palace built in enemies' bones. Countries in shock. Barbaric tribes not so much. How you can survive the war. And that's the recruitment that I needed the most.
Commander, as you know, we do business deals with merchants and warlords from all over the realm. The one a tad more unscrupulous than the other. We are aware many of them treat their workfolk rather shabbily, but such are the bargains we make, we gladly look the other way. Oberon, however, demands that we should stop all dealings with them unless they meet certain standards. Fair trade, he calls it. Hogwash, more like. Tell me you agree with me, Commander. After the smokestick and sugar water fiascos, it's the least you can do.
So, What are you asking for? Will allow trade with unscrupulous nations. Interesting.
Those merchants, Commander, those warlords, they aren't worthy of their titles. Rats they are. That would break every law of the Seven if it earned them a single penny. Let us deal with such vermin no longer.
Interesting.
Falstaff seems to be under the impression that paying a bit more for merchandise in the knowledge its manufacturer is being treated with a degree of dignity is some sort of grievous sin. Yes, we may see a moderate increase in the cost of things. What can I say? A clear conscience doesn't usually come for free.
Okay.
Falstaff seems to imply you owe him something, Commander, but it's quite the other way around. He owes you to stop proposing his dishonest and dishonorable schemes.
I know the kind of rotten souls Falstaff is referring to, Commander. And when men their like exploit their servants, it's always the imps that have to bear the worst of it. Fair trade. Sounds like a good plan to me.
Interesting. So everyone's basically saying no to this. He's willing to say no, but he's also willing to say it could have its benefits. He's saying no, she's saying stop proposing stupid ideas. And he's looking out for other imps and basically saying if we go with it, their nation ends up suffering. So alright, buddy.
So it's fair trade then, is it? Suit yourself, Commander. But you'll go all kinds of green around the gills when you find out the price increases this namby-pamby scheme is going to create. I may just put this issue back on the table at a later date. See what you say then.
If you do it, I'm gonna throw you off the boat. Scarlet!
When I see your face, it is like a beacon of light, Commander. Such is the relief that I have a person to confide in, that it feels as if I have been pushing a boulder uphill all my life, and that now I can finally let it go. Watch it tumble downhill and out of sight. Glory be to the Emperor whom I may call my friend.
Henry?
Don't worry, Commander. I didn't breathe another word about Scarlet and her ways. It's a relief to know I was right all along, though. When a woman says no to me, we all know what that means. Not interested in men. Period.
Okay. So I'm just gonna level with you guys real quick. This guy right here, he could be a pig sometimes, but he's a giga chat of a pig. My man has these very old-fashioned notion ways of thinking. But this is like twice now that he has had growing arcs to where he has become a better person as a result of seeing the other side of the table, so to speak. And he's got honor about it. He realized that whenever he blamed Catherine for them causing casual damage, or for the entire group, I should clarify, for causing collateral damage that resulted in an undead kindergarten getting blown up. Sorry. But whenever he decided to throw the blame all on Catherine, he grew up and basically said, yeah, it was my fault. Catherine can get her titles and all of her money back, and I'll take the blame. And then whenever he ends up getting rejected by Scarlet, after having a one-night stand, basically, this man basically says, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna speak, I'm not gonna say anything, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna respect your privacy, and just let you do it. Everybody, a toast to Henry. May guys like him reign supreme. Fucking growth arc. Be gentlemen about it. And thank you for the care package there, Angelus. I'm noticing a lot of naval activity. Armor balloons? The one little ship that they managed to make. Drop them off. Also send some juggernauts to assist in holding this area just in case they try and spawn some more units there. Begin controlling their ocean borders. Surround them on all sides. Seven. They are building up a defensive army here. Time for a care break. I appreciate that, Angelus. And Ananke, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah. A little bit of watermelon juice. We're gonna cut their units in half. Everything that they have going on right here is gonna get blown up. That way they only have that to work with. Full speed ahead, boys! Just don't be late to the party whenever we need you. How we doing tonight? We're doing fantastic, actually. We've basically gained control of this entire southern continent. The island chains alongside it. And we're making our way to the enemy capital, where once we get rid of that, we win the game! So let's see if we can't try and do this within the next 30 minutes. Fingers crossed. Also, my can't. Let me look at this. Too bad you can't discard cards. That would be nice. What is this? Dead canaries. Destroy a gold mine in an enemy country. Hello. I have that? Where's an old... Where they got a gold mine? Aha! Blowing up gold mine. I'm conquering the world, but will he rule as a dictator is the question. Ooh, a good question indeed. I feel like I've been pretty nonchalant about it, though. Strategy cards, please. I actually need a little bit of parliament. I've been doing nothing but gold, war, and magic. Beauty. We surround you on all sides. Prepare for your defeat, for it shall be swift and painful. Very swift and painful. Do it, boys. You got 94% chance of victory. Throw Pokemon at Wolf? What do you mean? Yeah, speaking of Pokemon, Trash Wormadam has appeared. We're losing a lot of ground troopers. Actually, that's the only thing we've lost. Let's go. And 100% chance of victory against one boat. Boom. Fair trade fiasco to go ahead. Crack crackpot elven scheme goes through. Scarlet giddy as a schoolgirl. She and the Emperor spend too much time together, says disapproving Yorick. Emperor supremacy at war on resources called both questionable and fleeting. Sabotage units. Devastators won't be able to move. And I will receive. What do you mean I'm going to receive 5 less gold? That sucks. But I have 241 gold, so I don't really care. Bring them in. Bring them all in. I want everybody over here right now. Bomber balloons. They have no gold revenue. They have no control of the land. They have no soldiers to help control their land. All they have left is just everyone that's right here. We may very well be able to just blow them up right now. What can we sabotage them with? They're devastators? But then again, wait them out. Wait them out. Let's not jump the proverbial gun just yet. Again, I want all my units together in one area so that we can just jump this guy the moment we can. And if he wants to try and send out a few units out to try and reduce my numbers, he's gonna have a surprise. Alright, let's do it. End turn. I would suggest stop building all of your units on the one continent you can't get them off. Ah! You idiot! You fool! You decided to weaken your own defenses! Get fucked! And your warship? Your only warship? Brutal clash of war and modern civilization. A reporter's ongoing investigation on genocide. The Emperor is a monster. The Emperor's dark secrets lie in white lies. Oh dear. What's going on?
Commander, it has come to my attention an elven archduke is crossing the line in his capacity as witch hunter. Scarlet knows all the details and insisted she'd be the one to inform you. Please take swift action, for it would be a terrible sin to let him persist an instant longer.
Ah, esteemed Commander. You know, all this is an awful bore, but it would seem some unsavory truths are being spread about a fine elven youth called Narcosim. There's nothing to them, of course, but we'd like to avoid all scandal, even if in the end said scandal would be no more than a slanderous lie. To that end, I have been bid by several of the richest of my kin to offer you a substantial gift of gold.
Huh?
Indeed, it is our pleasure to do so, and we hope it may sway you not to pay any attention whatsoever to the falsehoods attributed to Archduke Narcosim. There. You have but to accept, and everything shall be settled.
Boy. Boy! Do you think I will be swayed by bribe? Scarlet, report.
Commander, I have an urgent request that, in light of my recent disclosure to you of a personal nature, will, I'm sure, not fall on deaf ears. Prospera has received anonymous letters about an elf archduke by the name of Narcosim. You may have heard of him as a hunter of necromancers, but there is other prey he stalks. He's executing innocents in ways so horrible as to defy description. Whether they be men, women, elves, lizards, whatever. If they're gay, Commander, factually, merely suspected to be, or pointed out by wicked souls, they are quickly denounced as practitioners of forbidden magic and burned alive, boiled alive, impaled, quartered, whatever takes his sick fancy. No matter how evil his deeds, this witch hunter enjoys the protection of elven nobility, his family being one of the oldest and most respected in the realm. Already, Oberon is gathering a great sum of money to buy your blindness to his deeds. I beg you, Commander, do not take him up on his offer.
Yeah, no, even if it is just rumor, we're making sure that our girl Scarlet here ain't getting fucking touched, killed, or anything otherwise. Arrest the man.
Oh, it's such a relief to hear you speak those words. I couldn't sleep for hearing the screams of his victims echoing in my mind, knowing full well he'd do the same to me. May the dungeon heel rotten boast a bored torture master hankering for a spot of practice.
Also, put Oberon in the jail for questioning later as well, just because he tried to bribe me. I'm gonna have to have some very strict words with you as well. But after I win my war. I can't play a card on the ocean. I have a double movement speed boost that I can give. Wah, 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 wah. Probably want to combine you guys together. How many more units do they have? 2, 1, 2, 6. 1 and 6. I'm gonna give it one more turn. But afterwards, we're gonna have to attack. Lest waiting too long causes a issue. Again, you're putting all of your units in the wrong area. Emperor arrests Elven Duke on General's whim. No one is safe from random prosecution. Where are you, Emperor? The Emperor is leading a double life. All of the mercenaries. Decreased revenue.
Right, Commander. You've upset us Imps greatly by cancelling Project Megabomb, but we are not the kind to despair for long. In fact, we want to present you with Project Super Soldier. Sounds like something you could use, right? So let's start experimenting on fetuses. Yep, you heard me correctly. We need to study various types of genetic engineering processes pronto. Soon, babes will be born as super soldiers and grow to maturity in no time.
Huh. That's a touchy subject as well, though, isn't it? Will you allow genetic modification to create super soldiers?
Let's see. Fetal experimentation. No. Thank you, Commander.
Super soldiers sound good on paper, Commander, but the methods to make them are bizarre and frankly unnatural. Budding life should be protected, not subjected to sordid trials.
You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. An expression we lizards are not very fond of, bred as we are in the shell. I can therefore assume the phrase "you can't make super soldiers without messing up wombs" would be equally unpopular among elves and dwarves, Commander. To put it delicately, Trinculo is an utter loon, and I hope you'll tell him as much.
Well. My good friend, I apologize But we're not Skaven. We don't genetically modify our populace. I suggest you talk with a couple of people from a certain clan Molder about your idea.
Not again, Commander. No to Project Megabomb, no to Project Super Soldier. You're determined to see the first ever depressed imp, aren't you? Because you're getting there.
Scarlet?
Ugh, this is all too frustrating, Commander. They arrested Narcosim, but he wasn't thrown in a dungeon. He's just confined to a palace out in the country, where he lives in opulent luxury and is reported to have already killed a servant because he looked a bit effeminate. With no repercussions, as a matter of course. That's just it. We gay people, we haven't the rights others enjoy. That creep can kill us willy-nilly, and all he gets coming his way is a slap on the wrist and a bloody castle to gallivant in. He'll probably be free in a month's time, stripped of his functions, sure, but ready to resume his murder spree. This must end, Commander. A line must be drawn. You have shown me support before, so please, do so again. Let me announce to the world I am a proud lesbian woman, and that by order of the Emperor, I am bid to execute the wretch that undid so many of my brothers and sisters.
Such an event would shock the nation, but perhaps is indeed such a shock. You have my blessing. Off with his head. I can't allow that. It reeks too much of vigilante justice. The law must be his judge. I mean... I'm willing to rest. And I'm willing to support your choice. But I really can't let you be the one to kill him. There has to be a line drawn, at least in terms of the judicial system. So I'm gonna say, let the law be his judge.
But the law favors him, not me. Ever have I been the victim of petty rules and bywords, whereas he, once more, will benefit by them? I was ready to shout from the rooftops who I, Scarlet, really am. Ready to strike a blow for justice. I understand you, Commander. But then again, maybe I don't.
Let the judge try and get its ruling first. If they decide that what they vote for is really, really kind of fucked up for a murderer, then I'll let you. But until that time, just hold on a little bit longer. And you two seem to be hanging around still.
I still don't understand why you didn't accept our generous gift, Commander. Now you stand empty-handed, and young Narcosim has suffered an unjust blow to his reputation. Except among the undead, perhaps. I'll thank you to reel that Scarlet Woman in, and ensure this goes no further.
Keep your own place there, Oberon. Transport ships have no place on the battlefield. Can I jump? No, they cannot. And I'm not going to be able to get you guys over into the battlefield on time. Not without first jumping across the continent again. And I need those ships. I got a lot of money. Let's spend it. 4 Devastators. 8 Imp Fighters. One more round. That's all I can spare. Super soldiers that would turn the tide of battle? No thanks, says the Emperor. Horror Duke spared execution. What was even his crime? Yorick asks himself. The dragon takes a breather, scorching picks inside. The overall?
You forbade me to kill Narcosim, Commander, but I couldn't just stand by and do nothing. So I dropped my sword and reached for the pen. I wrote a pamphlet of sorts in which I made public that I am gay, in which I out that vile elf for what he really is, in which I decry the injustice that befalls my kind. It ran in the Rivellon Times and actually caused quite a stir. I had expected derision, I really did. But to my surprise, my statement gained me sympathy and my cause attention. It was an eye-opener. Oberon even apologized to me for having wanted to cover up the Archduke's abominations. He's in a proper dungeon now, devoid of light and luxury. I am vindicated, Commander. I am free. I may not always have had your support, but in the end, I clawed my way to where I am now by myself, and I think I have earned the right to be proud.
Good! Way to go, Scarlet. That's what we're fucking talking about.
I'd have thought the Scarlet I know would have settled her beef with that elven son of a whore by means of the blade. Still, the article she wrote pretty much got her the same result, even if it was a bit emotional for my tastes. Brave of her too to announce she's into women so publicly. But I'll bet she'll still have a hankering after old Henry from time to time. She could bring one of her lady friends along if that makes her feel more at ease. I really don't mind at all.
Damn, Henry. Damn. My man's a player.
Quite a show our little Scarlet staged. The little general that could after all, isn't she? About to throw away wasted years of molten men and waste them on wine and women instead. Miraculous how things change. Thus passes the glory of the world.
You keep just having fun there, Edmund. Sometimes what you say, I just don't understand.
Scarlet's manifest has humbled us all, Commander. How could we elves, who have always supported the rights of our gay brethren, be so deceived by the titles of nobility? In any case, Narcosim may be an archduke still, but that doesn't enable him to bend the bars he's locked behind, or give flavor to the stale bread and moat water he is served.
Bada bing. Everybody's happy.
Looks like everything worked out for the best.
Right?
At least as far as Scarlet is concerned. I was quite impressed by the quality of her writing. Frankly, I didn't expect her to have a way with words at all, but passion, it seems, brought out the poet hidden inside. She's a fine woman. An example to be mimicked, and I wish her all the best.
Let's fucking go. Now! Let's wish us all the very best at the end of this battle. Because we're going in. It's time to it's time to finish this once and for all. Devastators, get in there. Imp fighters, get in there. I made you specifically for this battle right now. Knowing that you'd have enough movement speeds to just jump right in. 10 bomber balloons, 4 zeppelins, 16 tanks, 8 healers, 6 grenadiers, 6 ironclad ships, 2 juggernauts, with an extra 2 of each going in this way, and 7! The only one that missed the party is a small group of warlocks. Welcome in there, Mama Wolfmeg. How are you doing today? Ladies and gentlemen, we're sabotaging units. We're decreasing their revenue. And no one's escaping because their transports are locked. If this battle doesn't win us the war, I don't know what else to do. The greatest battle of our age is about to begin. And we have a 100% victory chance. Guess what happens in 3 days? Is it your birthday? It seems like everyone's birthday's in June. See? See? What'd I tell you? I am solidifying our victory so much right now, and I'm going in to destroy Corvus myself. We are just going to bum rush his entire base. Blasting everything in our way. Everybody, jump him.
Enemy devastators are moving faster than they did before, Commander.
Bombardment, begin.
Watch your footing, Commander. Enemy armies can deploy lines now. Always ours for the taking. They'll be built in a jiffy. Don't get too close to enemy armies. Their shockwaves will do serious damage.
Gonna be 72 years old, JK. Reverse 27. Nice. Fall back. Drop a couple of tear gas bombs.
Chemical warfare. Enemy grenadiers are ready to fight dirty, Commander.
Boys, fall back.
To uncharted lands.
Give me 20 seconds. I'll be right there with you guys. Lift your siege, advance forward, and prepare to bombard that capital city. Blow it up.
Construction underway, Commander. Those fools are trying to
Shamans,
Doctors in the house.
get in there. Warlocks, help them out. Grenadiers. And now it's my turn. I am the Patriarch! Ooh, that's a lot. Ooh, damn. Victory! Victory! You have conquered the capital of Corvus and successfully stole all of their belongings. Triumph, triumphs, overkill, Emperor says. Even undead perplexed. Free naked dragon poster inside. Scarlet has gained a level in Fearsome. I didn't even realize that was a thing that could be leveled. Well, I do believe the war is now officially over. My lovely queen, what do you have to say about this situation?
Gonna take a bit of getting used to this queen business. Here was this group of jesters boring the teeth out my gums when I stood up and yelled, "Off with their heads!" Won't jest no more, those fellows. I didn't even have time to sit down again afore a few nobles had done the deed. Oh well, better watch my mouth next time, eh, my wee bramble pudding?
Indeed. Don't kill the jesters. They're useful more than you realize. And now all we have to do is just hold on to this area until the end of the turn. So, let's wrap it up. You haven't performed any moves this turn. That's fine. We've won. Victory! Dragon conquers Rivellon.
Welcome back, Commander. One last time, let me welcome you back aboard the Raven. The Empire has been restored. Peace, briefly dethroned, follows in your wake. What three mighty men once set out to do, you have accomplished single-handedly. In the name of an entire world, in the name of delivered millions, I thank you. Long may our friendship last, and long may last your reign.
And what about Corvus?
He has been finally defeated, Commander. So many of his aspects you have destroyed that he is now but a shell, bereft of all powers. When I dismantle the Raven, him I shall banish to the abyss he came from, and with him, the last remaining traces of that vile traitor, the Architect.
And where do we go from here?
Your wife in all her wisdom I have sent out to locate the best and most beauteous spot in Rivellon, where we will build your castle.
Eh?
Then, a capital we'll build around your castle.
Eh?
And an empire around that capital.
Eh?
An empire that will stand for 1,000 years. But for your blessed realm to remain standing so long, we must destroy every last bit of demon technology, including this majestical Raven. It is a sad thing indeed when such wonders need to be undone, but we cannot trust the nature of man, or any of the others. Soon these machines will be but figments of the imagination, be like snippets of dreams that fade from memory upon waking. We cannot have it any other way. Give the word, dear dragon, and I shall commence to shape the world anew.
One final word with all the commanders who helped me get to this point.
By all means, Commander. I'm certain they all wish to congratulate you on your victory.
My friends!
Ah, Commander. Everyone seems to be in a rather merry mood today, as if our final victory took them all by surprise. Oh, these short-sighted simpletons. Bless them, eh? As though any endeavor that has my backing is not bound to prevail. To be fair, though, I suppose this is indeed a day to be merry. Many gave their utmost to safeguard the Empire. Many gave even their lives. So many proud lizards. And yes, dwarves, elves, the others too. Heed well their sacrifice, Commander, for it is you they fought for. Even more, I think, than the idea that is the realm. Still, the one thing that really matters, the one thing that will be remembered is that the dragon came, saw, and conquered. And there's an end to it. But anyway, enough banter. A good sherry is what I need. They brought in some new casks only yesterday, I do believe. So I live in good hopes I may yet have a sip of sherry worthy of its name before this ship is decommissioned, and we with it.
Let's go!
Bulls, we've triumphed, Commander. After long last, we can say, game over, lads, the war is won. No cry rings quite so cheerily and chillingly in the ears of an old warhorse like me. Aye, for I may be a well-seasoned stallion, but I'll be damned if I'm ready to be put out to pasture. And how about you, then? Guess you've made your old man proud. His empire shattered like a stricken sheet of glass, but you've managed to puzzle it all back together. And a good job you did too. Dragons, eh? They'll get the job done. Guess you've got a couple of 100 years ahead of you. Me, a couple of dozen with any luck. That's okay though. I've pretty much accomplished what I wanted and more, thanks to a couple of gentle nudges by your hand. Perhaps Scarlet Catherine and I can join forces now, if they be willing. Always some mischief going on in the world in need of setting right. Good then. That's settled. Now, let us drink. You didn't think I was gonna let you gallivant off without joining me in a toast, did you? Come on. Down the hatch. To us, Commander.
To us! Yeah. Scarlet?
You did it, Commander! We won! Do you realize what this means? We can go home, live lives of peace! Oh, Lord, I'm gonna be bored all day, aren't I? Come to think of it, maybe I won't. I've a new quest to start, you know. One you helped me embark upon. There's a girl out there in the wide, wild world. A girl whom I shall love, and she will love me. That's a great adventure too, isn't it? A journey more worthy than war. Yes, I'll leave in the morrow. But know, Commander, that oftentimes I'll gaze skyward with a smile on my lips, and when I do, you'll be the one I think of.
Well, you know, Scarlet, you don't have to go very far in this wide, wild world to find someone that you might be able to click with. She's actually standing right over there by the bar.
Well then, Commander, looks like it's all over. What seemed impossible only a relatively short while ago has been made a reality. Maxos was right all along. You, the dragon, were destined to redeem the realm. But you have done more than conquer the world, you know. You have been an instrument of redemption. I was a bitter woman when my kingdom was taken from me, and all the more enraged by the injustices I and every woman had to suffer. You, however, have cured both my bitterness and my loss in the faith that any man could be a creature of honor and respect. Thereby you yourself have earned great honor and respect in turn. Cherish your victory, Commander, for it is yours more than any other. Long may your memory rouse the heart of each and every being that loves this blessed plot we call Rivellon.
Here, here. Engineering Bay? My good friends. Short fuse?
Buggering, bonking blunderbusses, Commander. You've done it. Not that I ever quite doubted a fire-breathing beast, equipped with my nephew Grumio's jetpack, but by golly, you sure gave us a show. Imps and dragons. You know, sometimes we see eye to eye, sometimes we stamp each other's toes, and when we do, mine's smart a tad more. But that's okay. We're chums, you and I, aren't we? No doubt about it. Oh, lordy, lordy, what an occasion this is. I feel like I should say something profound, but such is not the way of imps. All I can say is this. Please, 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 don't listen to that old goat of a Maxos and destroy all this technology. By every god that never was, these trinkets, these gadgets, these machines, they're so much fun. But they will be destroyed, won't they? Blimey, Commander. If that's not like a pigeon pooping right on your birthday cake the very moment you're about to take a great big bite.
Ah, my good Trinculo. Do not worry. The technology that you were able to at least create with the demon technology of this ship, you can try and recreate, and then you can mass produce, so that you can continue having so much fun.
There we bally well have it, don't we, my lord? I can't believe it's over. Indeed, I don't. No more tinkering, no more hammering, no more engineering. Oh, what a sad, sad day. Bitter misery. Then again, the raven stopped singing to me long ago. The things she taught me were more precious than anything that rigid old sorcerer could come up with. Time for Grumio to pack it in. Time for my poor cousin Trinculo too.
Ah. Thank you, Captain.
Yes, that'd be good fun, actually. How about I join your court, my lord? Oh, the crafty contrivances I could fashion for you and your wife. Fountains that spout wine or beer on command. Fans that wave by themselves. You can kiss those smelly orc slaves goodbye. Oh, and carriages that stay cool inside even in the summer. Oh, we'll have us a blast, my lord.
Do it. Counselors?
Commander, the Seven have truly favored us all. Heathens wither in the throes of death as we tread by them victoriously. Glory be. Glory be unto the gods. No mortal can, of course, truly mimic their magnificence, but the harder we try, the more we may find favor in their stern, just eyes. I'm afraid what favor you have found does not quite live up to the expectations I had, but I'm contented in the knowledge that times of peace may just bring the faithful new challenges which we may overcome together. For peace, as you will be aware, so frightfully easily leads to vice. Besides, the Empire is but new. So many who stray have yet to be subjugated. Whatever your merits, Commander, much more can be done. Yes, indeed. After all, so say the hallowed Seven Scriptures. The world shall never be perfect until all that stirs is bone.
Praise be, Commander. Rivellon has been saved, and her great Green Mother with her. Quite clearly, we have but one being to truly thank for this unexpected and inimitable feat. And that is you. Nevermore, I think, has the freedom you have granted us put a greater responsibility on our shoulders in turn. On each and every one of the civilized races. We must earn back the very rights to happiness your liberation entitles us to. I will remain a politician for certain, and I will continue to defend elven viewpoints valiantly, even though you have gone to incredible lengths already to ensure our ideals move beyond the stages of conception and enter the dimension of reality. I foresee a bright future, Commander. Indeed I do. Yes, I may have to contend with dwarves and undead still, but that is no price to pay at all in return for the stability of peace. Thank you. May the spirits of nature guard your soul, and may their wisdom be your constant companion.
Spirits blessed to you as well, Oberon.
Commander, allow me to congratulate you. Not just from the bottom of my heart, but the deepest recess of my beer-soaked liver. More affectionately and sincerely, I cannot be. We've come a long way, and along the road, dwarf and dragon have become the stoutest of allies. Dare I say it? Friends. You, Commander, no, Emperor, will be a monarch to remember. A man whose memory will wear out untold ages. Rivellon is yours, one fair and square. So treat her well, for a mighty fine realm she is. But come, let's have a drink, you and I. We've earned it both. Today, no politics. Today, no war. Today, we raise our glass to Rivellon and to the dragon who secured her freedom.
To Rivellon! And finally, Prospera.
This moment has been so long in the making, Commander, that now the hour strikes, it seems almost unreal. And yet here we are. The war is over. We have won against unthinkable odds. Unlike some, I know full well what this victory means. How important it is to enact what you and Maxo set out to do. It's uncommonly brave to revert time, as it were, and undo the miracles of magic that brought us victory. Only a handful would understand how uncommonly wise this is as well. Such wisdom requires a lizard's mind, I do believe, abounding with primordial profundity, or at least a lizard's vision. You do possess both to a degree, though perhaps not as much as I had hoped. Still, I do not mean to put you on the spot, dear dragon. What you have accomplished outshines the political tribulations we had. And who is to say we shan't find you more accommodating in the future? We are but on the cusp of your illustrious career. Of that I am certain. For I am convinced that more than in the empire you won, your legacy will lie in the empire you will leave behind. It is my fondest desire. It will be a realm in which all lizards will reside in freedom and happiness.
Epic. And I actually can't even talk to my wife. Oh wait, yeah I can. Oh no, I can't. Why can't I talk to my wife? Oh. Very well.
You have spoken with your companions, Commander? Are you ready to set in motion the realm's new destiny?
I am. Let us hereby end the war for good and our engines of war with it.
Very well, Commander. In this end, let us find myriad new beginnings. Now dawns an age of peace. Now breaks in golden light, the Pax Draconis. And so it was that after long last, Sigurd's son, the prince they had called a bastard, became Emperor of Rivellon. Peace descended upon the battle-scarred realm, and each and every war machine was duly destroyed. No longer did demonic technology hold sway, and the world became one of harmony once more. Harmony between magic and nature. As for Maxos, grateful his friend had secured his father's legacy, he knew this would be the beginning of a new age. That of Dragon Knights.
What? Not even like a credit scene? We don't get to see the credits roll? It just loads us right back into the beginning? Hang on a minute. There we go. That's much better. Overall, we fucking did it. We beat Divinity Dragon Commander. And honestly gotta say, I'm actually really glad that I decided to save this for actually being able to stream it with you guys. I've had this in my library for the longest of time, but I was never really too keen on trying to try it out. But your guys' literal support helped push me to actually keep playing through it. And whenever I first debuted it on Dragon Week, I was glad that I got hooked on it too. Because I did try playing it at first, but I could never really get a cusp of how the like combat worked. But through time and effort, we were able to actually we were able to make this game shine the way it's meant to. So hell yeah. I would definitely say definitely a game to try out. And I know it's multiplayer too, so you can play with your friends on this and you can fight each other. And there's like different variations of dragons that you can play as well, if I remember correctly whenever we first started. So yeah. A lot of creativity. A lot of that RTS, Warhammer, Total War kind of vibe. Beyond that, though, I would definitely have to say that will have to be it for me for this evening. But before I fully say that it'll be the end, I almost forgot. This, my dear friends, is the sound of the pen that shall cross out Divinity Dragon Commander off our game list. A new game slot is open. It'll be fun to try and figure out what I'm going to try and fill it with. I already know a lot of people wanted me to check out a demo that was out, but that's just us playing a demo. I don't know if it's actually going to be a full-on gameplay. We do have a couple of games that we do have to do have to go back to. Maybe we can try and revisit some of those. I know for a fact the Isle, the Path of Titans, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Final Fantasy Online, even Goddess of Victory Nike, those are all kind of side games that we just play whenever we want, whenever we just feel like it. But there are a couple of games on here that I would like to try and see if we can play, if not beat. So, look forward to the future in that regard. For now, though, while the credits continue to roll, I will find ourselves a raid target to choose, shall we? Who can we go and say hi to? Ooh, is that true? I think that's true. That is true. I have never been able to raid this individual, and I very much would like to try to at least once. So, let me go ahead and log in our choice. Let's go ahead and see here. Yes. Very good. Locked in. And we are going to go ahead and raid ourselves into an individual by the name of Mio CH. I like to call her Mio-chan. So let's go ahead and start that up. And she's currently playing some Minecraft right now, so it should be interesting. Everybody, feel free to copy and paste either one of these raid messages. And on that note, I will simply go ahead and say, thank you all so much for joining in today. If you did enjoy what you saw, do consider leaving a follow, as it does help out the channel. And if you're also watching from the YouTube archive, do consider subscribing there as well, as you will be able to check out everything that involved our playthrough with Divinity Dragon Commander, as well as other games that we have beaten, all archived on there. And finally, if you want to stay on top of when I go live, if I have to cancel stream for any reason, or if you want to try and support the channel beyond just bits and subs, do consider checking out the socials on my card. That way, you'll be able to stay on top of when I start my streams, if we do stuff on the Discord for Saturday night, or if you just want to check out things like my throne that was mentioned, or Ko-fi. So yeah, thank you all so much once again for joining, and as always, I will see you next time. Spirits bless, and bye-bye.